Your move!
What is going on, you guys? Bastion Wiser here, back again today. So essentially, we already went over one of the Utopia combos already. If you have not checked that out, it will be a card in the top left-hand corner or top right-hand corner, whichever side. It's kind of weird doing this all mirrored. But yeah, so we showed off what we could do when we have this hand, essentially a Dwarf, a Onomata Pickup, and a Utopic Onomatopoeia. Essentially, I just want to show you guys what happens when you actually have Utopia, which is a slightly less accessible card because it's not as easily searchable, but still an amazing extender for the deck. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So you have your two Nibiru in hand. Just so you see, I'm not using any type of crazy extender. You'd really just need discard fodder for Onomatopoeia. So essentially, let's go ahead and get started. So it's going to be our hand right up here. We're going to activate, just like last time, activate Onomata Pickup. And then search for the Onomatopoeia. Get Onomatopoeia. Next, we are going to activate Onomatopoeia, discarding our Nibiru. This is going to be our graveyard. So discard Nibiru to get the Dwarf and the Zubaba Gancho, which is the last two pieces that we need. Again, in every opening hand, we need to do whatever possible to see Utopic, Dwarf, and Zubaba Gancho. So now we have these 5 cards in our hand, pretty much reset our entire hand entirely, and this is where we're going to start going off. So you're going to normal summon Utopic Onomatopoeia, activate the effect, special summon these guys from your hand in defense position. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to Exceed summon. Let's see, and we're going to go into Utopia Double. Now, Utopia Double's effect is going to then activate to special summon Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray from your extra deck, right? Using it as a material. Now, with Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray, you can detach to equip it with a ZW monster from your deck. Now keep in mind, because we did summon this with Utopia Double, this guy's attack now becomes 5,000 because it is doubled. So we are going to go ahead and search for our trusty ZW Twin Pegasus Twin Saber and equip it to it. Now we have a 6,000 attack Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray that has a negation that will half the attack of your opponent's monster as well, and a negation that does not start a chain link and will immediately negate your opponent's monster as well. Remember, these two can only negate on-field activations, but still a 6,000 attack beat stick is not easy to get over. So then we're going to activate Zubaba Gancho's effect to special summon Utopic Onomatopoeia from the graveyard. And then, because you control a Gagaga monster, Utopic Onomatopoeia is always treated as Zubaba, Gagaga, Go, and Dododo. You can special summon Dwarf from the graveyard using Dwarf's effect. And now also on top of this as well, because you control a number monster, for those of you who do not know, Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray will always be treated as a number monster. The first line, it says this card is always treated as number C39 Utopia Ray. Fantastic. You go ahead and special summon Astrotopia. Actually, Astrotopia doesn't need a number monster, it just needs an Xyz, but still you get the gist. So Astrotopia effect is going to then activate to discard your other Nibiru, or you can go ahead and send Onomata Pickup. I believe it's just from the field. Yeah, you can send one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard, but we'll just discard the Nibiru in this case to search a XYZ, Onomat, Zexal, or number card from our deck to our hand. Absolutely ridiculous, and we are going to get one of the best trap cards I've ever read in a anime deck. So basically we're going to get Numbers Protect, Numbers protection. So numbers protection, as long as you control a number monster, it's a counter trap, and when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster effect, you can go ahead and flip this to instantly negate it. So that's amazing because it negates the activation and destroys that card. Then if a number monster will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can actually go ahead and reset this card from your graveyard and banish it when it leaves the field. So now you have numbers protection in your hand for right now. Next, we are going to overlay our two monsters, Zubaba Gancho and Utopic Onomatopoeia, to special summon our ZS Utopic Sage, another one of the new cards. Utopic Sage, what it allows us to do, we're going to go ahead and activate the effect to detach two materials to then special summon a ZS monster from our deck. So we are going to get ZS Ascend Sage. Now, when Ascend Sage is used as a material for Utopia XZs, you get to go ahead and search a rank up from your deck to your hands. Absolutely ridiculous. So we are going to use Astrotopia and Dodo Dwarf. We're not going to use Ascend Sage just yet. Do not use this just yet, because it really just depends on what deck you're going up against. But this is still going to be the same for right now. So you get your Astrotopia, your Dodo Dwarf, and you go into Gallant Granite. Gallant Granite, then you can detach one card from it to add a rock monster from your deck to your hand. So we are going to search our Gigantus from our deck to our hand. Alright, nice. Next we are going to overlay the Gallant Granite and ZS Utopic Sage to go into our number F0 Utopic Future and use him as an overlay unit as well to summon number F0 Utopic Draco Future, which cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects and is a negation as well. So absolutely ridiculous. And if the monster it negates is on the field, you actually get to take control of it as well. So stealing your opponent's monsters is ridiculous. Absolutely amazing. Also, next, you're going to actually go ahead and summon your Gigantus onto the field by banishing an Earth monster. Now, the Earth monster that is preferable to banish is going to be the Zubaba Gancho Gagaga Coat, as it doesn't really do much in the graveyard, whereas Dodo Dwarf, you can actually go ahead and special summon it back using its own effects. So leave that in the graveyard if you can, and then to get rid of the Zubaba Gancho. It doesn't do anything for you in the graveyard. Now, this is where you can really vary depending on what you do. If you're going up against a graveyard heavy deck, you can overlay these two and just end on an Abyss Dweller to prevent your opponent from touching their graveyard. Or you actually go into number 39 Utopia, and then Ascend Sage will get its effect to search the rank up magic, right? And then you can go ahead and summon Utopia Prime on top of the number 39 and activate your rank up Utopic Force. Because you control a rank 9 or lower Utopia monster, you can actually go ahead and summon a rank 10 or higher from your extra deck to summon number 99 Utopia Dragnar. Now, Utopic Force goes to your graveyard. Now, Utopic Force in the graveyard has an amazing effect. Whenever a number monster is special summoned from the extra deck, you actually go ahead and equip it as a material. So, Utopia Dragnar's effect, it is a quick effect, so you can do this on your opponent's turn as well. You can detach two materials from it to then special summon a number monster, numbers 1 through 100, from your extra deck to the field. So we're going to summon Titanic Galaxy, and then Utopic Force that will then activate to equip itself to Titanic Galaxy, and now you have a spell negate, and then you set your numbers protect, and this is an absolutely just ridiculous board. Spell negation, if your opponent attacks, you can decrease their attack to 0, and during your opponent's turn, you can also detach 2 to special summon another number monster from your extra deck. You have F0 Utopic Futures, can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. You have your numbers protect, which negates monster spells or activated monster effects as well. You have your Ultimate Leo Future, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negates already on the board, and essentially your opponent will not play through this. Essentially this is scoop phase all the way. So that's going to be it for this combo guide. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys do enjoy these type of combo videos, please go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, or guys go ahead and smash that like button. I really do appreciate it, guys. Any chance I get to share any little bit of deck knowledge I can is absolutely just a blessing in disguise. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll go ahead and see y'all in the next one.